and you put this on the wall, brother is getting attacked by shadow demons. You're like, oh yes, son, perfect. This is amazing, actually. You know, this definitely isn't subliminal messaging or anything. I appreciate this. You know? Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Hello, everybody. My name is Fuzz. Don't mind the brightness of Jesus Christ himself outside of my window. I'll go to a game called Song of Horror. Now, I know nothing about this game. All I remember is that back in like 2022, somebody was giving away games, and I just grabbed a couple of them. This was one of them. Haven't played it until now. I know this game is like fixed camera angles and all that, and apparently something about keeping everyone alive. I don't know if that's actually the case, but we'll have to see. But I don't know if I'll make this full series. There's like a lot of things. A lot of my series like to, you know, go flying off a cliff. But I decided I'd record at least a bit of this. If people do want to see a full playthrough, either I'll make it into one bigger video or just multiple parts. I do know one big video will probably perform way better than a just in parts. So if you do want to see more Song of Horror, let me know down by leaving a like or by leaving a comment saying you want more. Anyway, new game. What's going on? What's going on in the live Barbie? Oh, Satan. Satan himself is what's going on in the live Barbie. He seemed pretty adamant not closing that box. Into the controller, but can I use a controller? Is this an option? Or do I have to plug in my Xbox? It says it's working. Do I actually get to play on a controller? Also, why would that be a more immersive experience to use a controller? What do I know? Daniel's apartment.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, so this controller doesn't work. So we'll swap it out. We'll actually grab my Xbox Elite controller that I never use. I just suck with paddles, and I think getting used to it would also suck. I also don't like... I'll say it, I don't like the Xbox configuration. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, and I have to remember there are only fixed camera angles, so this is about to be the worst experience known to man. There we go. Those make some really good memories. I wish I could see what's on there, but you know, we got fixed camera angles. I have a flashlight. It saved me more than once in the great outdoors. You're right, pal. I believe you. Alright. Can we go in these rooms? I guess this is my apartment. I would like to hope that I can walk in every room. My 80s vinyl collection. Maybe next month I'll be able to afford a shelf to put them on. Don't you got like 7 shelves over here? It's like you're just making a bunch of excuses. Sophie, it's taken me years to put those pictures out again. You fumbled that, that's crazy. Or is she a corpse? I mean, that also. Packed with random stuff. My apartment is definitely too small. Brother. But yeah, I saw the bathroom up the hallway. I ain't gonna hold you. You might be chopped. Sebastian P. Husher, the historical fiction artist. He sold 4 million copies of his last novel. Is he dead now? I don't know what time zone this is taking place in, but I can only assume. It's gotta be like 1908.
Damn it.
It's actually a nice afternoon. The kind my boss likes to fuck up with one of his stupid errands. Yeah, God forbid you work a 9 to 5. You can't complain about having a boss who wants you to do stuff when you're complaining about how poor you are. Alright, what about this room? Is this a closet? No, this is the other room. Is this like the living room? Buddy got the bicycle inside the house. Damn, I closed the curtain again. I'll end up killing this poor plant. It looked like you didn't try to. It looks like it just happened. Not the greatest pizza I've had, but it hits the spot. But I can tell you didn't finish it. I can't wait to see the next X-Files episode. God, we gotta be in 08. I'm sorry to you. I'm gonna spend my Sunday on this couch listening to jazz. But here's Mike. Where's your record player? You got? Oh, or did I just interact with the record player? I want to know what it is. I don't live in 08. I feel like I could just hold on. No, dude. I feel like I could rage bait an entire episode just going like, man, this must take place in fucking 08. This is probably like, if I were to take a guess, right? Because he has a TV with vinyls. Is this like 80s, 90s, maybe? Shit, maybe. I think 80s, 90s. Probably 85 when I get crazy here. My videotape collection. I've got quite a few westerns and cop movies. I mean, hey, listen. I'll look it up after I record this video to see. But I'm curious on when this does take place. Maybe I should look at an article or something. Maybe I'll figure it out then. God, these are the camera angles of all time. I mean, I did play The Walking Dead, so I'm not really hungry. Plus, I didn't get any groceries this week. Brother, you still got 2 pieces of pizza left in that box. Squeaky clean, just like it should be. Well, what's going on in the sink there, bud? I'm sorry, he got Cocoa Krispies? Is that allowed? Or are those not a real thing? I don't know. I don't eat Rice Krispies like that. I think they're kind of meh. Some leftover coffee, not my drug of choice on a Friday evening. You're naming different days of the week. What day of the week is it, Sebastian? Or Daniel, if that's even your real name. Shit, I could have sworn I took out the trash. You know what, bro? I'm starting to doubt your credibility. This is what it must be like to live in 08. Hold on, actually, let me go see. Can I find an article? Maybe in, like, the bathroom.
Oh, crikey. Seriously?
God damn it. I thought I could escape. Alright, let's answer the phone.
Hello?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
Right, okay.
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Are we not going to talk about how he was on the
Again.
phone?
Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
But yeah, what I was gonna say was, did anyone notice how he was on the phone and like it looked like it kind of like AI art? I won't lie, because like he had the phone, the line was going down his sleeve, but the phone he was supposed to be taking the call off of still had the phone piece on it, and I was just a little confused. I don't know. Did people actually use AI art this time, or is that just like an oversight? That could just be an oversight. I'm not gonna say anything upon it. I'm a bit of an idiot. Hey man, your front door is wide open. Prelude of Friday like any other. Alright, we outside bro's house. Tricycle up front. Tricycle, I didn't know Husher had kids. Can someone just not own a tricycle to own a tricycle? Daniel? Why did you decide door when I could take the main road right there? Just to see what's over there. Where's your sense of adventure? Let's see, we got a newspaper. Newspaper, that murderer they arrested about a week ago was on the front page. Alright. What murderer?
Hello? Is that music? I'd better take a look.
Light source. Each character has their own light source. To turn it on and off, press RT or R3. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want to point the light. To do so, use the right analog stick. It will allow you to illuminate specific areas. It'll also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. To use it as much as you need. Does this mean, like, hold on, I kind of need to, I think it's just, you just look around, right?
Is that someone playing a music box?
Oh, okay, I see now. I understand it now. They look like travel guides. We have the grandfather clock. The clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. You got a watch on? You know what time it is? Maybe it's noon. Usher is in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. It's his house. Who has pictures of other people in their house? It's a lot of clothes. Is there anyone home? You just press it because you're like, you know, you live in your fucking. Your MC is disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. Not really, no. Oh, right. These paintings are depressing. I never put them up in my place. Can't afford a good painting. Daniel, let's be real. Let's not play pretend. That's weird. What are all these suitcases doing here? Brother, you're pressing this guy in his own house. You're like, ooh, what's this doing here? Ooh, what's this doing? He lives here. He can do what he wants. You just mad you don't live in a mansion with big bags, big clothes, big money, big cars. There's so many people in this house, no wonder no one ever answered these calls. The chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this house. And you can't even afford a chessboard either. God. What a beauty. He must sound like an angel. I hate this guy, bro. Look at all those bottles. And to think they almost ruined my life. With how you're acting right now, Daniel, I don't know, Daniel. This plant is barely alive, if at all. When was the last time they watered it? Chat, I don't believe this, man. History and art magazines. I've got nothing against them, but I bet they bore me to death. This is the same guy that got a dead plant sitting on his counter next to the uneaten pizza. Also found on the counter. You know what? Listen, I'm doubting your credibility here, Daniel. I'm starting to. All these books written by Husher, they must be first editions. Got the deer on the deer. There we go. This deer's head's almost as big as I am. That deer head is massive. I can go in here. Alright, I seem to be in the laboratory. I wonder who this is. Wouldn't you love to know? A respectable amount of books. I got a globe. If I break that, my grandsons will finish paying it off. Why? You can't just look at it? History fiction. Fun to read, although I prefer the newspaper. Daniel's not real. I refuse to believe it. A camera, or rather a fake camera. I don't. Daniel's weird, bro. I don't get this, man. I don't understand this. Man, this guy is even messier than I am. No! No one can be messier than you are. You have bacteria floating in the fucking air. Jesus. Grammar and reference books. I guess these come in handy when Usher is writing. Okay. Books, and more books. Okay. Japanese swords. Anything from that country is popular now thanks to those stupid cartoons. Wow. Blood hates anime too. What's noir and police thrillers? Now these I like. You got it, bro. What is blood blabbering about? Did I interact with this record player? I don't think I did. This record player looks vintage. Is vintage even the right word for being in 08? Isn't everything vintage in 08? This fucking guy. Alright, is this a bathroom? Oh no, this is the kitchen. Maybe portraits, I guess they look old. That's good. Man, that mirror's dirty. Now let's go check out your bathroom mirror. We didn't get to see that. Ah, I'm getting sick of you, Daniel.
There's something on that doorknob.
We'll get to it, Daniel. Decorative fruit, the expensive porcelain kind. I guess they don't want anyone to think they're poor. Is Daniel a real human being? Does he not know what house he's in right now? No one thinks they're poor. Books and plates in the same cabinet. Not much order here. No, does he know what house he's in? He just walked into a full, like, big room that led to a library that had a globe that was apparently more expensive than he could ever have money to pay off. Nah, bro. I hate this guy. This table is set. This table is set but covered in dust. Where is everyone? No, bro. Daniel just does not. Like, I don't get. Why would he say that? He knows he's not broke. He wouldn't be buying this shit if he wasn't broke. Like, look at this room! Yo. Alright, bro. They're all covered in dust. This place hasn't been cleaned in days. Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you? Oh, what is this? Matches. A matchbox. I can't think of any reason to burn the house down yet. Why would you? You know what? I hate you, bro. Outright motive. I don't get your motive, your understanding, your understatements. Documents and items. You found an examinable item. Expect it to gain information by pressing A. To examine the backside, use the right analog stick. You can access inventory and collect documents at any time by pressing LB and RB. Those are the bumpers. First letter from Isaac Farbird. A letter for Husker found. A letter for Husher found by Daniel in the Arthur's mansion. Post stamped on August 1st, 1998. So it is the 90s. Okay. Cool. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I will admit that we are all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store. An ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The marksmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody. Sebastian. It's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I have never heard the song before. My attempts at finding the score, or the name, or composer have failed. I cannot for the life of me get that melody out of my head.
Interesting.
So it must be this melody. It's playing in this room.
What the? How can there be a door there?
Oh, I was gonna say, you wouldn't know anything. This is your house. But then as I'm looking at the black goop surrounding the door, I think this is a normal and reasonable question. The only reasonable one he's said the entire time he's been here. There's a classical music album on the record player. There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. Or your own house. I mean, let's be for real. The radio must be older than me, and are those rifles real? Probably not. Wow, this guy likes to hunt. Sophie would have a fit if she saw this. Here we go in the room. This doesn't really have a knob. I don't like how aggressively loud that got. Yep, and he made horror movie mistake number 1. You didn't leave something to hold the door open.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore. And all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Three days later.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so, and if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah, I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Why is no one calling the police? I feel like that's an option. Right? You can't just say, hey, officers, someone walked to this guy's house and he isn't alive. Alright, can I pick a character now? Oh my god. Okay. So now we have character selection. Alright. Let's see. Sophie von Dennett? Dennett? Is that how you say it? Age 40, light source candle. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to. Oh, okay. So that's supposed to be in, but you know what? Whatever, it's fine. To her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she has always longed for. So she also has stats. I'm assuming everyone has stats. I'm not gonna read all these. I'll say that now. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4. I'll read all of them, I guess. I do not know how to say your name. Is it Etany? Etany? We're gonna call you Bert Rand. We'll call you Bert. Your name's Bert now. A confident, self-made man is sales manager at the Wakes Publishing, making him Daniel's direct supervisor. In his role as personal assistant, Daniel has become somewhat of an errand boy, but Bert is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they have grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them like to admit. There's a notes folder. Here's a metal hip class. So this guy's an alcoholic. Got it. His light source is a candle. Is everyone just got a candle? He has a lighter. Okay. Alexander. Did we hear about Alexander? This is the guy that wrote that note to Usher. I'm guessing. And also Sophie is the divorcee. Is that how we fumbled in that? Crazy. Alexander and his wife Marcia are housekeepers at. Oh, these are housekeepers. So technically, he still did write the letter, but that's a more interesting way to go about that. Watching over the author's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith moved to Europe in the early 80s in an attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. The last one. Light source flashlight. Alana, yes, 32. Light source flashlight. Alana is a passionate, hands-down type learner, always eager to get her hands dirty at work. Happy and energetic, she traveled the world with her sister in search for a better life for both of them. Now working as an electrical technician for Monolith Security, Alana is part of a highly qualified tech support team, repairing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. What if I play the one character that doesn't, isn't, involved at all, right? Like, that isn't involved at all, just happens to be there. I'm gonna do that. You know what? Yeah, let's play Alana, I guess. Let's see. I'm gonna play the one character that's probably just here to fix its alarm system and just gets put in all this. This is gonna be that's probably the best way to play this game, isn't it? Or I guess playing as someone who actually, care. We also have a walkie-talkie. I also did not look at her stats. I was not paying attention. Doesn't think it mattered anyway. I was gonna play her regardless, I think. Alright. I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna get the same dialogue or maybe different one. Probably. Oh, we can't interact with this at all, right? Oh, we gotta do the flashlight. A tricycle. My sister and I had one like it when we were little. Okay, so we actually do get some different dialogue. Some different things going on here for our character. Look at the ink. It must have rained on that newspaper. Alright, let's go into the house. Chapter 1, The Husher Mansion.
The door was open. Were they waiting for me?
It looked like the travel guides. One speaks of my country. So she's a foreigner. There we go. Sometimes I see expensive clocks like this, and when I'm installing alarms in the house of some senors. Oh, so she's Hispanic. I'm not gonna say Mexican because I feel like I'm not gonna say isn't that technically the same thing because I don't know. From what I see hanging here, I bet there is somebody in the house.
Huh?
Here we go. The alarm controls, but it looks like the electricity isn't reaching it. Probably because the power isn't on. I also didn't go in this room when I first was going. And it's a bathroom. The mirror is dirty as hell. I can hardly see myself. I mean, hey, at least you ain't broke saying that. At least you ain't, living in the apartment homes of doom and despair. In here. Does it have two of them? Oh, this is a whole other room. What's going on here, bro? I gotta look down at this. Yes, a closed suitcase that looks like it's filled with clothes. A bird sitting on a girl covered by a blanket. It looks like the bird ripped away her soul. Yeah, you got it. What's this door? They lock this with a key. Okay. Oh, this door.
Mierda.
Seems like it's locked from the other side. What about this door? Oh, way in. I'm guessing this is probably the garage. Can I look up? Oh, I gotta walk behind it, turn around. There we go. When Rose and I were little, our family moved to Lima from the Pueblo? Pueblo? I'm assuming that's how to say it. If I'm wrong, listen, if there's any Spanish speakers down in the comments and I'm pronouncing these wrong, you can cook me all you want. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say. I love to ride my bike down the city street. You can cook me all you want down there. Alright, that's understandable. Next to that monster, my scooter seems so little. But also, I'm trying not to, like, act, like, just ignorantly, like, weirdly racist. I'm trying my best to pronounce these and not seem, like, obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? Alright, an old metal box. A rusty old metal box. Clochette. Tucked tight with a screw.
Nope.
We do not have a screw. Okay, we can take the box. I see a drill, but no drill bits. There's a hole punched and some hammers too, but no flathead screwdrivers. Okay, so I guess we're looking for a screwdriver. The boiler's in here. The problem is it's not getting electricity, so we need to get the fuses. Boiler functioning. Upper panel. Shutdown. Press the left button. Start. Press the central button. Emptying. Press the right button. In case of malfunctioning. I was gonna have to burp there. In case of malfunction preventing correct boiler functioning, you can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Right on. Okay, so let's leave out of here. Let me out. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm trying not to say these wrong and just like giggle at myself like, I pronounced that wrong. 'Cause I'm not Hispanic. I'm trying my damnedest to say it. And I'm normally an idiot, so, you know, I don't expect to say these properly. So, if I am offending anyone, let me know. I do apologize. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your... Bureau. I know that word, I think. In the library. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back, and I don't want them playing with it. So, we gotta look for the top drawer of their I just said the word brewery word in the library. So we gotta go to the library. We know what the library is. Took these paintings though. Old family photos in black and white. Only a tortured soul can making paintings like this. What are you talking about? Some of these suitcases are empty, but others are not. Looks like they never finished unpacking. Did they move here? Is that why? I really don't know. I guess. This globe looks so old, I could throw it on the floor so easily. Dude, that's... God, I think I picked the right character. This character's so awesome. She's so funny and quirky. Ooh-da. I'm not gonna get the drawer open if I don't grease it before. What do you mean grease it? We gotta find grease now? Oh, we're getting silly. We're getting crazy here. Shearinghouse is a writer. It looks like he's very old-fashioned. Scary books. I gotta give one of my sisters the keeper for sleeping so much. Very technical books in many languages. I wish one was on electronics. I want to learn more about that. I don't know none of these books. Yeah, right? Me when I go into a library. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs first.
I should take a look on this floor first.
God damn it, this is not real. Alright, well maybe the grease is down here. I know where this room leads, so. This is the room with all the stuff. Matchbook, just an ordinary matchbook. We'll just hold on to that. I don't think we have to use it. This door.
There's something on the counter.
Does bro have 2 kitchens? I don't think we went to this kitchen before. Oh, I miss the fruits of my country so much. I don't recognize the language in these books, but from the cover they look like cookbooks. Got the counter. Ring, a metal ring. Ring made of iron. I'm not sure what it uses or where it comes from. Alright, well, we'll hold on to that. God, these controls are screwing me sometimes. They only drink half the coffee. So much waste. That's so true. You're out. Look at the sparks. The puddle must be scoring with the lights in the house. So we gotta find something to dry up the water on the floor. Drawing by Saul. A drawing done by Husher's youngest child. and you put this on the wall, brother is getting attacked by shadow demons. You're like, oh yes, son. Perfect. This is amazing, actually, you know? This is definitely subliminal messaging or anything. I appreciate this, you know? Also, it's burned, so maybe that isn't the case. Our fridge is full of little notes and the family chores. Maybe it isn't, like, you know, a bad thing. Maybe it's...
Nope.
Select all need a key. God, everything needs a key, doesn't it? Does this door also need a key? Does not. Where is this gonna lead? Oh, this is where you should be able to find a lot of stuff. All of this artificial stuff. Where are the fresh foods? Probably in the fridge. Kids have dog food and other things. They have a dog. I guess that would make sense. What we got here? Oil can. A rusty can of motor oil. Is that how we grease the thing, or are we using this for something else? I'm gonna say something else, but I'm gonna keep... Listening at doors. What was that noise? You better take a look before you go back out. You two, listen. To press your ear against a door, walk up to it, and when you see the listen icon, press and hold Y. While you're listening, pay attention to the sounds that come from the other side.
Pucha, what was that?
I can also slow walk, but I don't think I really need to do that. Alright. Using your map, it seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have a chance to do it with other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near one. Use your map to find your way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open it, press L3. The map will be continuously updated with relevant information. Don't forget to check it every once in a while.
Oh, if there's someone at home, I'd rather not bother them.
That's true. I mean, we have a map. I'm gonna be honest, this map is still a little confusing. I won't lie to you. But I think I understand it, though. So, in the library, there's that drawer that we need to grease up first. There's the door that's locked that we need a key for. There's another door that's just locked. I think it's from the other side. And there's one that also needs a key, and it is the water in the kitchen. Okay, so I understand all that. Use.
Uh-huh.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Master key. Looks like an old key. It was jammed in the drawer in the library. Alright, now we can go open. I'm pretty sure... I don't know if this is every single door, but we're about to go try and see if we can open every single door with this. The garage. Right? Is it the garage? No. It's one in the kitchen. We'll figure it out when we get there. We'll just walk outside. That shit scared me.
I shouldn't answer the phone. Should I?
I'll answer the phone. This is popping.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? I can't understand anything.
We can't leave my room.
What? What the... Who was that? A child?
This is the garage, right? There's not a door in the garage, was there?
What?
That's how I feel right now. What is going on? Alright, well, I'm just gonna make my grand exit. I walked into the wrong room. Where is the door I'm looking for? Is it this door that needs a key?
Mm-mm.
Not on the other side. Actually, let's listen to it. Let's see. Nothing more than me. I'm gonna listen. We're gonna listen first. I hear nothing. We're going in. Didn't mean to do that. Use. Door opened. Let's see what's in here. basement. Alright, immediately
There's
have
a
a
note
save.
stuck on the safe.
Safe riddle, a handwritten note detailing Husher's riddle for his daughter Julia. Dear Julia, found this note. Congratulations, you're one step closer to solving this puzzle I prepared for you. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe, changed the combination, since you aspire to becoming a detective when you grow up. I think this is a great chance to put your detection skills to the test. The new combination is as follows: the number of our street address, Saul's age, the decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Actually, I don't have to write this down. I'll just hold on to it. Alright, well. God, that is a lot. The seniors of this house have an expensive wine collection. Yeah, don't let Daniel get down here. Magically, we'll be talking about how he had a fight with alcoholic bevs. This painting's from 1945. It's so sad. What do we got here? What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got here? There's nothing I can use here. Fair enough. The basement's full of useless junk, like a lot of houses. You tell him. You tell him. I already forgot her name. yeah, nice try trying to scare me there. The races look like they cost a whole lot of dinero. Is that? That's not. Oh, that probably is currency. I was gonna say that's not, but I don't live in Mexico or anywhere it's Spanish related. Spain. Spain? Maybe? I don't know. I think they left this wardrobe empty. I'm sure I can fit inside. Why are you telling me this? Stop. Something is wrong with the fuse box. Probably doesn't have fusible. I bet an overload tripped the circuit breaker. Alright, well, did they got towels down here? I'm probably not. We probably have to go back upstairs to go discover something else. Seems good to me. Seems good to me. Got another closet here. Forget it, Linda. This place is a complete mess. Oh, all the birds are cooked. I don't know, one says Dios mío. I know that one. Firewood. So we can start a fire if we wanted to. Oh, we got ourselves a screwdriver.
Nope.
Hold on. It's combine. Fuses. Okay. Got ourselves some new fuses. Got a note here as well. Alright, let's see here. Julia, I saw another door yesterday. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I went running to tell Mummy, but when we came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. If I see it again, I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way, Mummy will believe me. So I saw the weird door, and Julia said the one that wasn't there before. So the kids have both seen it. It just likes to disappear. Alright, we're gonna go back to the basement.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
Oh god. If it's not gonna push and block the door, press R2. RT. Okay. Alright, we got it. We're locked. Close the door! Close the door! Close the door! My god! So we're fighting off door demons? Alright, the door. Be extra careful. Luckily you made it this time. You're safe for now, but don't let your guard down. Whatever that was, you could still be lurking in shadows. Certain events will give you the chance to put your ear to the door in rooms that you've already visited. Just remember to be extra careful. It might save your life.
Ay, pucha. Who pushed that door? What's happening?
Well, here's the thing, right? I'm not going in that room. Alright, so let's listen to the door. Let's see if anything's still back there. Well, now we know what that sounds like. Alright, let's just get a move on here. I'll listen to this one. I'm just gonna... I know where he is. I know where he's located. If I don't have to, I'm not going to. Well, actually, we gotta go get a towel, right? To clean up the water. That's messing with the lights. Can we go upstairs? It's an option for us now. It is. Alright, well, let's go get that towel then. Alright, so the painting I think we're supposed to look at is just gone, but it's circular, so we know that. A painting or a mirror must have been normally here. It left a mark on the wall. Oh, this man looks so worried. Here it says the painting is from 1634. Oh, alright, I might need to write one of these down then. Somewhere else I could sit back, relax, and watch the wind blowing through the trees, but not here. So real and true. I'm looking for a circular painting.
Ah.
Picture. Black and white photo. An image of Catherine Hutcher's family with their children, Julia and Saul. Looks like a damn video game cover. Now by Sebastian P. Huscher, The Golden Bonfire. Be what I'm pissing. Should we just go in?
Nope.
It's locked out. We need a key. Do we have that key? Didn't mean to press A again. The door is open. I don't need this key. Does she always say that, or is the key now useless?
It's totally dark in there. I can't see a thing.
Yep. I've decided I'm just gonna go. What is going on, bro? I'm so lost. Okay, this one seems to be fine. I can't get it open. Alright. Now, what is going on here? In Puchamama's name, what is this dark stuff? It's so real and true of you to say. What is that dark stuff? Into figurines, I could recognize them with my eyes shut. Must be a thing she's fond of. Nothing? Let's try to get inside. Oh, the door is open. Oh, well, I'm not seeing a circular painting anymore. Dry paints and some messed up paintbrushes. The shelves are full of stains from a long time ago.
Huh?
Old opinion in the corner, they're from 1883 and 1730. You see something dragged under. You could see something was dragged under the trap door there. Ah, we have a trap door. I wasn't even looking at that. Oh, I think we need something to pry it open. So we'll just come back. Check our map. That door isn't open. That door is open, but there's a demon in there, so we're not going to go in there just yet. Alright. Dear Sebastian, I wanted to tell you firsthand that I will be taking some much needed time off, which means that the store will be closed as of tomorrow. I wanted to hear it I wanted you to hear it from me rather than read it on a sign or on our door. My daughter is currently traveling, and I must confess I can't keep up with our everyday demands on my own, especially since I haven't been able to sleep well lately. As soon as she's back, we will be open for business again. Rest assured you will be the first to know. I hope you feel better by then. Please give my warmest regards to your family. Sincerely, Isaac Farmer. A letter from Hunter written on August 10th, 1998. It was sent by the owner of the antique shop. Alright, we're going in. A scaffold goes here. Elevation plan of the Husher mansion. Elevation of the mansion with some notes on it. It says scaffold goes here. It's between the 3rd floor and the 2nd floor balcony. It's an old record player. From the other side, thank God it's locked.
Hello, ma'am? What is wrong with her? I need to find a way to get in there.
I think the opposite. I think whatever's going on in that room shouldn't be left to us. But you keep playing all these noises. I know it probably doesn't roam the halls. It's just behind doors. Alright, now we're outside. Grill tongs. Don't know what we're gonna do with those, but we'll see. Happy anniversary. Sucks that he got stuck behind a door that's not real. It'll be hard to turn on the floodlight if I don't plug it in. What's this? If I had some clips from the battery post, I could get the floodlight to turn on. We'll use the tongs! Okay, we're not gonna do that. So I must have some sort for the plants. Plants inside look better than the plants inside. Probably because, you know, when you're outside, there's a lot more sun. Right, this is supposed to be the study. Let's give it no soul. Painted in 1986, the label says. This is 06. Guys, I can't read. Indigenous masks, but not like the ones in my country. Maybe they are from Africa. I mean, you would know better than me. Wooden violin cabinet here. From here, the seniors of the house get the professional contact information. Dictionaries and encyclopedias are the writer. They are like my tools for me. Manuals on many subject. I read this one on electrical circuits for my studies. I could hide under the table if necessary. Do you in these hiding spots? I would like this armchair more if it did not smell like tobacco. Remote control. Seeing the garage door remote control button seemed to be a bit worn down. We probably use this in the garage and open the door, but I don't know what that'd really do for us. Piece of a busted metal jammed the door. Do you have anything for this? Oh, yeah.
Nope.
I'm gonna go with this. Alright, well then let's go downstairs then. Alright, got the water dried up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're making some progress here. Oh, we gotta do a fucking puzzle. Okay. Best way to figure out is by doing. Just occurrence so that each cylinder has the right amount. What? I'm sorry. Oh, you got me so fried, bro. Okay. So there's wires, right? So that 25 volt goes into the first one, which is the green one, right? It's supposed to have 25. So I guess let's put this one in here. Alright, and then the next one that follows the immediate middle will go into that second one, which is yellow. And it's two different ones. You can be fried. Yeah, but it's 50. Put you here. I mean, there can only be so many combinations. Right, there's only so many ways I can solve this puzzle, right? Alright, let me grab my mouse. I can't grab my mouse. Can't use my mouse, actually, now that I've seen this. Alright. Back up into that one. But this green one takes in two. It takes in the first one. It takes all three. It takes all three. Okay, so I'm assuming that this one, no matter what, is 25. No, there's like three that go in the first one. But there's only one that goes into the blue one. That being... It's yo. So we'll put the least amount in that one, right? There's a red one that goes into that one, that goes into the first one, and the second one. The first one just needs to be 25. So then I think this one should be 10. This one is connected by red into both of those, but it's at 10. You put 15 in there. It still wouldn't make any sense. I'm so lost. Oh, never mind. I'm a genius. My mistake. And the
I
lights
came to fix the
are-
electricity. But that doesn't seem like the most important thing right now.
Yeah, leaving the building is the most important thing right now. I'm so glad you noticed. Hold on, let me turn around real quick. Because there could be a circular painting down here that I missed. There is not a circular painting down here that I missed. Alright, but there is that room upstairs that we could also go in at.
Oh,
Huh?
What the? Hey. What the hell? Don't need to turn on the heating. Okay. I guess you're right. Oh, we got those plugs. What did I just hear? We got a playground. Grill. In Peru, we often got together with many families to cook a big asada together. Alright. We're just cooking big meals. I guess they use these tools to fix up the yard.
Nope.
Listen, bolted lock here seems like the servant's entrance. Sorry, the servant's entrance? Did you guys use... Oh, actually, I'm not even gonna say that. What did you guys have fucking house slaves outside your house? Working the yards? Oh, the car window's open. Who's here left a folder in the back seat? The folder? Yeah, we should try and take the folder. Didn't see what's out there. Haiku folder 2, a piece of a collectible, a blue folder with several sheets of paper in it. Alright, I guess I'm not allowed to open it. Cool beans. Alright, we got red rag doll. Red rag doll with a flower in her hair. Record seem old. Got a cassette. Masato's recording. Voice recording of the Hustler's Mansion housekeeper Masha. The label on the cassette reads December 11th, 1998.
I am starting to worry. A few days ago, Mrs. Catherine started sleeping in Saul's room with the children. She's been avoiding me lately. Is she ashamed or something? Alexander and I have lived in this house for 16 years, with her and Mr. Sebastian. We've seen the children grow since they were babies. I don't understand this sudden change in attitude. I saw her playing and reading with the children in the living room last night. They looked exhausted. I could hear it in their voices, but they wouldn't go to sleep. They seemed to be avoiding it at all costs. I had a terrible nightmare last night. Something was lurking in the house. But in my attempt to escape, I couldn't find the main door. It was as if it didn't exist. Or as if I couldn't make it to the entrance hall. The strangest thing is that I don't remember waking up.
Okay. I don't want to live in such a lonely place. Wow, that was an interesting recording. Someone started packing but never finished. I only see clothes in one of the bags. Maybe this is the housekeeper's room and she was trying to leave because, well. Something terrible is drawing near. You need to hide before it's too late. Look around and find a place where you can go undetected. Once you've interacted with a hiding place, it'll appear on the map with the following symbol. Time is short. To run, hold LT. Well, I already figured that one out.
The wardrobe. Vamos.
You managed to hide from the darkness, but the worst is yet to come. Try to keep a level head. To calm down, follow the rhythm of your heartbeat by pressing R, right trigger and left trigger when the white border reaches the center of the screen. Right trigger D2 vets yourself to panic above all. Don't look at it.
What just happened? Everything seems to be back to normal. Have I lost my mind?
Okay, little toys and so ugly. What is happening with this game? This game is getting a little freaky. Second drawing by Saul. The drawing done by Husher's youngest child. Dollhouse. What a beautiful dollhouse. It must have caught some major dinero. Is it a puzzle? There's a puzzle here. Oh, I'm assuming we need all the dolls. Okay. Dude, what is going on? So one of the dolls is in that little cabinet. We take you.
Ah.
Well, that can be turned if I grab it by the handles. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Free to open a new room. Oh yeah, I don't even know. I think the only puzzle thing we need are just the dolls, right? But it seems like other than that, we kind of don't have much else to do here. Let's real quickly run in this room. So let's do it first. Just be free. These photos seem moderate to me. They look like they took them on black and white on purpose. New key. Golden key. A small key. What? Oh, Masha's key. A service key that belonged to Masha, the housekeeper. The name written down here is Masha. So, what is this key for? Julia's room. Okay, Julia's room seems safe. Let's go see what's in Julia's room. She can never stop competing. That mucha, muchama, you know, you got me going. Reminds me of my sister and me when we were little. Seems like there's nothing inside this wardrobe. So many medals. This little girl must have been a beautiful skater. That's what we're gonna say. Super glue. Too bad super glue. This must be the girl's bed. I don't think nobody uses it for a long time. Another tape. Julia and Saul's recording. A voice recording of Hush Children. The label on the cassette reads J and S, September 14th, 1998. Let's play it.
Mommy's really scared. I'm scared too. She's broken all the mirrors in the house.
What the hell is going on here?
Huh?
Was there else in Wonderland? I feel like a little girl again, but I hear these kind of bands. Alright, well we got super glue. We're gonna assume it's safe. I didn't hear any demons beyond my comprehension beyond this door. Ah, yes. Somebody shit in the toilet and didn't flush. Alright, see, the toilet is really clogged. Oh, and I gotta go solve the puzzle. I don't have a plunger of any sort, so we're gonna leave that be. How did that glass break? That's a good question. Why is my heart beating out of my chest every 10 seconds? They moved the shelf to here. Understood. What about the study? I go run back into the study real quick, see if it's in there.
Oh, pucha, it's freezing. I hope the cold goes away soon.
Oh, the boiler. Boiler. Gotta go to the boiler.
It stopped at last.
Bro, what? Oh, so I go towards the study. Magically, I'm being hit with the Frozone beams of doom and despair. Let's try that again. Oh, see, now everything's fine. Alright, well... Oh, there was the thing stuck in the door. That's why we can't get in there. Alright, then let's run back downstairs. Check the map, see if there's anything left down there. If not... There's a bunch of... Has that always been there? There's just black goop leading from this door. This direction. No, it's a smart idea to follow it and not move, really. Nope. Does that mean it moved though? And I should be good to go in here now? No, what?
Santa Tierra, what's going on?
What is wrong? Or not. Don't go nowhere.
This has got to end eventually.
What is going on, bro?
What a relief.
So we just have natural disasters occurring every time I do the smallest thing now. What is going on? Oh, there goes my walkie-talkie.
Mierda, I gotta hide.
Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Bro, I don't know any places down here. Oh, dining room.
There's nowhere to hide here.
Dining room. Go. Under the table.
I can hide in.
Bro, what am I playing? Okay, there seems to be a room, right? It's not downstairs. I think it's not through the kitchen either. Where is that room? Is that? I'm gonna just hide. Oh, that's outside. We have to go through outside. Also, yeah, no, bro, I was so confused. Yeah, no, we have to use the key to get to the room on the other side of the door. Why we didn't use the front door is a mystery to me, but. What do I do with this, by the way? What is it? Long reset. Maybe I gotta activate it to make it work again. Activate it. What are we doing? Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. I have demons beyond my comprehension chasing me down, and we're just not worried in the slightest, I guess. We'll use it. But they're not here. We'll just go on. The wall is filled with notes written by hand, many in a very strange language. See if it opens. That does. The loudest fan known to man. Alright. Alexander, I wish you never had to find this note. I left the house, or at least I tried. I pray that this is not the last time you hear from me. I haven't seen Miss Catherine or the children in days. Sometimes I hear them crying upstairs, but I never find them. They always seem to be in the room next door, even if such room doesn't exist. There is something horrendous here with us. Something that I can't describe. I barely dare to leave our room anyway. I have to go before it's too late. I love you, Bosh. Oh my god. Variety's closed as far as I can see. We got another doll. Sewing machine as well. Also a machine my aunt used to have a similar. Who had this spot? Turn around. Girl, turn around. Bathroom. She got a plunger in here? No. Good things never happen to me. Let's see what we got here. We got a towel rack. These used towels, they must have been here for weeks. Unbelievable, bro. How you gonna be the housemaid? You're even washing your own stuff.
Huh?
Pills for falling asleep. A lot are missing. That's never a good sign. Nothing in this room. Let's see what's inside. Got the back rooms. Alright, got it. These are all dusty. They must be hanging for a long time. Any products? Some of the bottles are empty. Oh, a new object here. Solvent. A can of universal thinner. What is this gonna do for me? There's a lot of solvent left. Flammable. All right, we're gonna make a fire. I understand it now.
Oh.
Laundry was filled with dark water. I don't see anything in there. Nada. Is that what's up in here? Alright, cool. I can go through now. Okay, so that means we should go back into the house. Alright, well, this is what our inventory looks like now. Still can't use that folder. And I still don't know what's happening. So, I'm gonna call it for the day. I've been recording for an hour and a half. I feel like I've made a decent amount of progress, but at this point, I'm kind of just like, I don't know what's happening. Everything that I could have solved, I can't solve at the moment, and anything that I would love to solve isn't available to me, really. Because that door, there's two doors that I want to go into, but they're both, like, just chopped, so. Yeah, like I said, you guys do want to see full playthrough of this game, let me know in the comments, or by leaving a like. I'm out of here. You guys have a good one. Yeah. This game is a game of all time. I'll say that. Oh my god.